Hey guys, Mudslinger 2 back at you. We got our 2018 Honda Rebel. Today we're looking at this headlight. Sorry, tail light. I don't like this lunchbox tail light. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna put on a smaller iron cross. So we'll get at it. Here we got right under here is our first two bolts. Already got them off. That's these two here. You're gonna take these off. Then what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take the license plate, the actual license plate off, these two bolts, and we're gonna have to take these 3 bolts out to get this bracket to drop off, and to get this whole housing to come off. So we'll do that now and a little bit of fast forward. Alright, so got all this crap off. We really don't like this tail light. I can't say how much I don't like it because I really just don't like it. It's a big lunchbox. Yeah, got myself bleeding. So take care of that. Spreading the corona. But we're gonna put on this German Cross tail light. I think that's gonna look a lot better, suitable for the bike, because the bike's a lot smaller. A lot of different tail lights out there you can buy. Regardless of what you're buying, we're gonna be doing the same thing here. We got 3 wires coming to this one, 3 wires going to that one. So we're gonna clip this off. Leave ourselves a little bit of wire just in case we decide that, in case you punk out, decide you want to put something else back on there. Now, what we gotta do, I have to go get a band-aid because apparently I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. I don't want to bleed like a sissy through the whole video, but I'll come back in a minute. Alright, we got the band-aid. Hey, look at that. We got a band-aid on. This is for you viewers. But, take these wires, peel them back a little bit. I didn't even know I had a band-aid on my birdie finger, but just convenient, right? So now we got them 3 wires going. What I'm thinking about is, since I'm gonna put this iron cross on here, I'm thinking that, although that's a pretty good look, but I'm thinking that it'd be nice if these 2 turn signals, if I swapped them so they pointed a little bit down. But actually, now that I'm looking at it, not really too bad of a look. So maybe I don't do that. So what I need to do, if you see, is these 2 holes don't totally line up. So what I got to do is I got to drill these 2 holes out a little bit so that these can fit in there, and I can bolt them from behind. See where they bolt? You really can't because of the wires, but they bolt back here. Trust me, they do. All right. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strip all 3 of these wires. There's 1. Dos. And tres. Or as we like to say in America, 3. So we got all 3 of these stripped. Now we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn on the bike, turn on power to the bike, and Man, the birdie finger's giving me problems here. Damn band-aids. I'm gonna turn on the power to the bike. We're gonna see if we can't figure out exactly how this light's got to light up, so we can tell which one of these wires is which. All right. So I'm not gonna bother going over my taillight with you because you could have the same thing or not. But on the bike itself, you got a brown wire, and you cut it loose from the original brake light. You got a brown wire, that's your running lights. You got a green wire, that is a ground. You got a green and yellow wire, that's your brake light. So regardless of what brake light you're putting on there, it's going to be a three wire system, because you have to have a running light, a ground, and a brake light. Okay, now we got the light fixed. The light's on. Mounted to the housing here. I have the wires fed through from the bike, and from here you notice that I clipped them off in an ascending order. Same with up here, just so that when you're soldering them, they're not all exactly in the same spot, because it's going to be a little bigger there when you tape it. So we put them, you know, where they're down like this. That way you got a bump here, and a bump there. That way they can still fit in the same shrink wrap tubing. Once I'm done, I'm going to take this shrink wrap tubing here that I have. I'm going to pull it over the whole joint after each individual one's been taped. Pull this over and heat shrink that so that it's done properly. I'm going to do that in fast forward though for you, so you don't have to see my pretty face for any longer than you need to. Alright, so now what we have to do, license plate bracket was on like this, and so in order to put this cross on, we're going to have to lower the license plate. So what I did, typically this has a bump in it, so I pounded that flat. You take out the little rubber stopper that's made for vibrations and drill this out. Then we have to drill a hole up here to match, because although it will hang in the original hole down this way, it will not, there's nothing to support it from going sideways. So those two holes will keep it straight and drop your license plate down to let the new light sit on. Alright, now we're left with, got these two holes where the original one went in. So what I did is I went out and I bought me a couple spikes. So I think it'll just look cool. Plus we need to cover the holes because we can't have the holes showing. So again, I'm going to put you on fast forward. Alright, so now we got her done. Got the tape over the license plate because I don't trust you suckers. But here we go. Nice wide view of it. Wide view from the side. Up on the top we got our spikes. I think they look pretty good. I think it turned out pretty well. It's the look I was after. If it's not the look you're after, don't do it. But if you're after that look, do it up, man. Remember, loud pipes save lives. Keep the wheels on the ground. Like, subscribe. Do what you can to keep me in business here, guys. Have a good one. Be good.